We're going to use a blanket in this practice to help stimulate the digestive system and the elimination system. So if you have a blanket, take your time to go grab a blanket. And then when you're ready, roll the blanket, place it on your mat, and you're going to lie flat on the blanket with your hips and ribs around the blanket. So place the blanket right between the hips and the ribs. And then we're going to take 10 deep breaths into the belly. Take some nice deep breaths. Feel the belly pressing into the blanket, stimulating your digestive system. Nice deep breaths. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly come up to a tabletop. Place your blanket by your side. We'll be using it later. And now stack your shoulders, elbows, and wrists in line, coming into your cat-cow pose. Hips are over your knees. As you inhale, send your tail back and lift your heart. As you exhale, pull your low belly in and round into an angry cat. Inhale, tail back, heart forward. Exhale, belly in and round. Really press into your hands to round. 3 more. Inhale to cow pose, tail back, heart forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round. And last one, cow pose. And exhale, round. Come back to your tabletop and send your left leg behind you and your right arm out. So opposite arm and leg extending in tiger. And then bend your left leg and your right hand's going to grab your foot. Kick into your hand and open the chest. If you can't grab your foot, just kick your leg back and keep reaching your arm out in front of you. Hold it here for 5 breaths. Keep breathing. 1 more big breath in. And let go of your foot. Come to table. And now your right leg straight out. Left arm. Tiger pose. And then bend your right knee and grab your foot with your left hand. Kick into your hand and open the chest. Take some deep breaths here. And then release your foot back to tabletop and downward facing dog. Take some deep breaths here in down dog. And then walk your feet towards your hands and sweep up mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, your arms sweep all the way up. And exhale, fold down. Step into a high push-up. Roll to the right side. Sweep your left arm up, and then bring your left arm down and sink your hips down. Keep your armpit lifted so you're nice and firm in the arm and shoulder, and then sweep the hip back up. High push-up. Roll to the left. Sweep your arm up overhead. Lift the hips, and then bring the left arm down as your hips sink down. And reach the arm back overhead, right back into your high push-up. One more time, I'll show you a modification. Roll to the right side. Your left foot is in front of you, and you sweep the arm overhead. And then as you bring it down, you sink your hips, and then sweep right back up, coming to high push-up. Roll to the other side, bringing your foot in front of you. Arm sweeps overhead, and then dip your hips once. Come back up, and you're in your high plank. Right back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth and let it go. One more big breath in, and exhale, let it go. From down dog, look to your hands, step or lightly hop right into chair pose. Inhale, twist left elbow to right knee. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, twist right elbow to left knee. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Roll to the right. Modify or just lift your hips on the inhale and bring them down on the exhale. Roll into high plank and to the other side. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, sink them down. Inhale, back to high plank, and exhale to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From down dog, step the right foot forward, warrior one. And now let's hold warrior one. Let's grab a block and place it between our hands. Press your palms into the block and your fingers out wide, activating your arms. Warrior one. Let's hold here for 5 breaths. And then place your block down, high push up, roll to the right, inhale, plank, dip the hips, and come back up. Roll to the other side, side plank, dip your hips, and then come back to high push up. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Step your left foot forward, grab your block, warrior one. Press your palms into your hands. Press your palms into the block, activating your arms, and take 5 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. One more big breath in, exhale it out. Remove your block, hands to the ground, high push up, roll to one side, side plank, dip the hips, come back up, high push up, roll to the other side, dip your hips, come back up, and high push up, down dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Look to your hands, walk or float, rise to chair pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist left elbow to right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist right elbow to left knee. Inhale, lift your arms up. And now left elbow to right knee and hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale it out. And now lift your arms up, chair pose, and exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, mountain pose, and hands to prayer. Step your left leg back, warrior one. Inhale, press into your left heel, lift your heart, little back bend here. And exhale, hands to the ground. High push up, roll to the right, dip your hips once, and lift them up. High push up, roll to the left, dip your hips, and rise. Hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Left leg steps, warrior one. Push into the right heel, lift your heart, tiny back bend, inhale. Exhale, big breath in. Exhale, one more big breath in. Hands to the ground, roll to the right, side plank to dip. Come back up, roll to the left, side plank dip, come back up, high plank to down dog. 3 deep breaths. And now right leg forward and rise up, warrior one. Bring your hands to the ground or to blocks. Look forward and hop switch. So you lift your hips, switch legs, lift, switch. So you're kicking and switching, or maybe just stepping back and forth. Hop switch. Keep going. Keep breathing. Use your core to lift and switch. Lift and switch for 3 or 2. Keep going. And now left leg forward. End with the left leg forward and rise to warrior one. Holding warrior one just a few moments. And hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in down dog. And then step your right foot forward, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And hands to the ground or to your blocks. Do 5 hop switches. Inhale, switch, inhale, switch, inhale, switch, inhale, switch, inhale, switch, inhale, and switch. One more, and switch. Make sure your left leg is forward, and rise, warrior two. And reverse your warrior. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Again, deep breath in, exhale it out. Hands to the ground, high push up, roll to the right, dip and rise, high plank, roll to the left, dip and rise, high plank to down dog. Lift your right leg high, step forward, crescent lunge. And now bring your hands behind you, and you can do reverse namaste if your shoulders are open enough to bring your palms together, or make fists and bring your fists together. Pull your elbows back so your shoulders are back and your heart is open. And now we're going to slowly shift from crescent lunge to airplane, keeping your arms in either reverse namaste or fist together. Take a deep breath in. Slowly transition to airplane, lifting your left leg, lifting your heart, and then bending your right knee. Slowly go back to your crescent lunge. Inhale. Slowly come forward, lifting your left leg, lifting your heart. Slowly go back, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, come forward, airplane. Slowly land back, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Inhale back. Exhale, last airplane. Undo the fist, reach your arms out by your side, fly in your airplane for 3, for 2, and on 1, bring yourself back. Crescent lunge, reach your arms up, nice stretch, straighten the right leg, and then fold over. Forehead reaches for your shin, pyramid pose. Hold pyramid pose and breathe. You may want your block here. So if you're using a block, place a block under your left hand as you square your hips. Make sure that your sacrum is level, so walk your left foot in until your left heel can ground into the floor. Now we're going to come into revolved triangle by lifting the right arm up. Peel the right shoulder back. As you press into the left hand, your right shoulder goes up and back. Revolved triangle. You can keep your hand on your sacrum and peel the shoulder back, or reach your hand for the ceiling, your choice. Stay and breathe. Breathe into the belly. Breathe into the twist. And now try to stay in the twist as your gaze goes to the ground. Take your block or tented fingers, reach out in front of you, and turn your revolved triangle into revolved half moon, lifting your left leg. So try to think of this as your revolved triangle with the left leg lifted. Nothing's changed, but you lifted that leg. Keep it active by pushing the heel back. And keep breathing into your twist. And then slowly lower your left leg. Reach your arms back up for a crescent lunge. And then hands to the ground, high push-up. Now this time lower down to low push-up. Upward facing dog, pause, shoulders back, heart shines forward. And exhale to downward facing dog. In your down dog, bring your heels to the right. Nice side stretch. Back to center. Bring your heels to the left. Nice side stretch here. And bring your heels back to center. Take a deep breath in. Left leg forward. Crescent lunge. Place your hands behind you in reverse namaste or your fists together. Pull your shoulders back, heart forward. Take a deep breath in and shift into airplane. Land into crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, slowly come into airplane. Inhale, land, heart lifts. Exhale, slowly transition to airplane. 2 more times, land in crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, slowly shift into airplane. And last time, land, crescent lunge, peel the shoulders back. And now airplane, you come up, fly your arms out by your side, and breathe. For 3, for 2, one more big breath in, stay for the exhale. Inhale, lower the right leg, reach your arms up, big breath in, and then exhale, fold over your front leg. Pyramid pose with your forehead reaching for your shin. Your arms can be on the ground or still behind you, your choice. And now while you're in your pyramid pose, take your right heel and ground it down. You can have a wide stance to get your hips to face forward. And then place your left hand, actually bring both hands, your right hand is on the block, so use a block or tented fingers. Your left hand is going to come to your sacrum, and you peel the left shoulder back as you push into your right hand. Revolve triangle. Keep pressing into your right heel. Peeling the left shoulder back just a little more. And then looking down, walking your hand out and lifting your right leg. Revolved half moon. Keep that right leg lifted, keep it active. Breathing here. Another deep breath in. Exhale it out. And deep breath in. Exhale it out. Lower your leg down. Undo your twist. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. High push up. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Pause. And downward facing dog. One more time. Heels to the right. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels to the left. Inhale. Nice stretch on the side. And back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Lift your right leg. One-legged dog. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Step it forward towards your right hand. Warrior 1. Open to Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, bring your right elbow inside your knee. And your left arm wraps around for a half bind. Drop your head so your ear is going towards your shoulder. And peel your left shoulder back. Deep breath in and a full breath out. Deep breath in, full breath out. Deep breath in, full breath out. And one more big breath in and exhale it out. Keep everything the way it is. Bring your gaze down to the floor. Reach your right arm out towards a block or tented fingers, and you lift your left leg into half moon. Keep your half bind. And then maybe your gaze can go towards your left foot. And do some tiny side crunches if you can, or else just hold your half moon. Breathing here. Half moon. If you're doing those side crunches, feel the side waist as your elbow goes towards your hip. And then step the left foot back down, keeping your bind in triangle. Your right leg is straight. Peel the left hip and left shoulder back and drop your head. Nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Keep breathing here. Get this nice deep opening in the side waist. Keep peeling the hip and shoulder back. Find that nice opening. A few more breaths. And then you're going to drop the left knee, reach your arms up, grab your blanket, and place it right at the hip crease of the right leg. So you're in a crescent lunge with the left knee down. Your blanket is on your right hip, and you're going to take your left elbow and twist. Crescent lunge twist with the blanket roll on your belly. Feel the belly pressing into the blanket. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Now try to stay in your twist and take your left knee in to come into a seated twist. The blanket is still in its place to stimulate your digestive system and elimination system. Breathe into the blanket. Inhale, push your belly into the blanket. Exhale, you slowly soften. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly soften. 1 more big breath in. Exhale it out. And now turn your spinal twist into Gamakasana with the blanket. You can sit onto a block. You can put a block under your bottom knee. Even straighten your bottom leg if you need. Once you set up Gamakasana, maybe gently fold over into the blanket. And 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale, soften. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, soften. Remove your blanket. Find downward facing dog. Take your time. And we'll do the other side. To place your blanket by your side, we're going to need it soon. And now once you're in down dog, lift your left leg, one-legged dog. Press into your hands, lift the leg. And then look forward and step your left foot to your left hand. Warrior 1. Open to Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left elbow inside the knee, wrapping the right arm around for your half bind. Drop your left ear to your shoulder, stretching out the right side of your neck. Deep breathing. And now keeping your bind, bring your gaze to the floor, reaching out for your half moon, lifting the right leg. Keep peeling the right shoulder back. As you hug the left hip in, you can peel the left shoulder back and the left hip back even, right hip back even more. Maybe you find those side crunches, bringing the right elbow towards your hip. Keep that right leg active. Keep reaching it back. Just the side waist is doing the crunching. You can stay in a static half moon. Do what feels good. A few more breaths. And then gently place your right foot back down. Triangle pose. Take time to align your feet. The left leg straightens. You're still in your bind. And you drop your head. Keep peeling that right shoulder back. Taking 5 deep breaths here. And now dropping your right knee. Placing your right elbow. We need our blanket first. So grab the blanket in your twist. You're going to place the blanket on your left hip flexor. And now crescent lunge, set it up. And now your right elbow towards your left knee. You're breathing right into the belly, right into the blanket. Keep breathing. And now try to keep your twist as you bring your right knee in for a spinal twist. Keep breathing into the roll. Make any little adjustment you need. And keep breathing into the twist. And now turn your spinal twist into Gomukhasana. Adjust your legs how you need, but keep the blanket where it is. When you're ready, sit up tall and then fold into the blanket. Inhale, push your belly into the blanket. Exhale, gently soften. Inhale, feel the belly press in. Exhale, gently soften. 3 more, inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale, soften. And just 1 more, inhale. And soften. Slowly remove your blanket. Shake out your legs. And then lie onto your back. And bring your heels close to your glutes, arms by your side. So just take a few cat-cows with your belly pulling in. So some pelvic tilts. Make it feel good on the back. Stretching your low back. And then on your next pelvic tilt, press into your heels and shoulders and rise into bridge pose. Ground your heels, press your shoulders back. Feel that heart center lift. Keep lifting your hips so your whole spine is off the ground. And then lift your heels, and as slow as you can, lower down each vertebrae at a time. Once your tailbone hits, do a few pelvic tilts. to repeat bridge pose. Coming up nice and slow, peeling your spine off the ground. Holding at the top. Keep grounding yourself to rise. One more big breath in. Lift your heels and slowly lower down. Take 2 pelvic tilts. And now repeat bridge pose, final bridge pose, or bring your hands by the sides of your ears and press yourself up to wheel pose, wheel or bridge. Doesn't matter which one you take. Ground yourself to rise. Feel the whole front body open up. Hold it for 3, for 2. One more big breath in. Lift your heels. Tuck your chin if you're in wheel and slowly lower yourself down. Once you come to the ground, bring your feet wide and windshield wiper your knees from side to side, loosening up your low back. And then let your knees drop to the right, look to the left. Let your knees drop to the left, look to the right. Come back to center. Pull your knees in. Happy baby. Go from side to side. Just go back and forth in your happy baby, making it feel good. And then bring your knees into your chest. Hug your forehead in towards your knees. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And then stretch out long and prepare for Shavasana.
Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat